Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and her kayfabe boyfriend Dominik Mysterio are currently at the top of the power couple list in WWE. Dirty Dom was previously in an on-screen romance with Rhea Ripley. However, their romance ended dramatically after Mysterio betrayed Mommy at SummerSlam 2024 and joined forces with the Miracle Kid. A noteworthy point is that Dominik Mysterio is known for betraying the people who love him the most. The list includes his father, Rey Mysterio, and his ex-girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. The Stamford-based company has already planted seeds, and it seems Liv Morgan's name could also be added to the list in the future. During the go-home edition of SmackDown before Crown Jewel 2024, Ms. Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton hinted at a possible romance. She said that she needed a little dirty in her life and wondered if Dominik would come along with the title provided she managed to successfully cash in on Liv and capture her championship. There is a strong possibility we might see a double betrayal angle. For those who might not know, Tiffany is dating Raw superstar Ludwig Kaiser in real life. Since Rhea Ripley is out of action after getting injured, Dominik Mysterio, who is with Liv Morgan, has nothing much to do. In a sensational twist, Dirty Dominik could cheat on Liv and start a new affair with the buff Barbie, and she could dump her real-life connection on television. This could create an exciting storyline and open multiple doors, from Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton to Ludwig Kaiser versus Dominik Mysterio and much more. Liv Morgan talks about having kids with kayfabe boyfriend Dominik Mysterio. While speaking in an interview with Peter Rosenberg of Cheap Heat, the host joked about Liv Morgan having kids with her on-screen boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio. In response, while staying in character, the Women's World Champion said they are not rushing in their relationship, but she likes the idea, and it would be cute to have a house full of little dirty doms. It will be interesting to see how long Dominik and Liv will have each other's backs and what Triple H has in store for the power couple. The atmosphere was electric as WWE Raw roared with its usual intensity. The arena was buzzing with anticipation for the main event, but the audience was about to be treated to something far more scandalous than any match could offer. At the heart of it all was Dominik Mysterio, the brash, arrogant heel who had recently found himself at the forefront of WWE's biggest angles, alongside Liv Morgan, who was slowly carving her own path in the spotlight. What no one expected was a betrayal that would rock the foundation of WWE Raw, a double betrayal, to be exact. A betrayal in the making. The story had unfolded in the most predictable yet unexpected way. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan had become one of the more unlikely couples in WWE. Their pairing was a mix of opposites. Liv's sweet, bubbly persona clashed with Dominik's rebellious, no-nonsense attitude. The two had become WWE's new power couple, seemingly inseparable as they made their way to the ring together, dominating tag matches and stirring up feuds across Raw. However, as with all things in WWE, this relationship was far from straightforward. Liv Morgan, the ultimate underdog, had gained the respect of the locker room for her fighting spirit, but the presence of Dominik as her partner began to bring out a different side of her. Fans began to wonder if Liv had changed, too eager to be involved in her man's dark dealings and manipulations. Dominik, on the other hand, had never been one to shy away from taking advantage of opportunities, especially when it involved power. The introduction of a major WWE Raw star's girlfriend. Enter a major WWE Raw star, one who had been making waves in the industry for years. Let's call him Xander Steele. Steele had been a fixture in WWE for the past several years, building a reputation for being a dangerous, calculated powerhouse in the ring. He was known for his brutal matches and no-nonsense approach to his career. Outside the ring, Xander's private life had been relatively low-key, until rumors began circulating that he had been dating a woman who was no stranger to the world of wrestling, a stunning, powerful, and independent WWE superstar named Caitlyn, who had recently made her return to Raw after a lengthy hiatus. Caitlyn was everything that Liv Morgan wasn't: tough, experienced, and known for her fierce attitude. She was one of the most respected women in WWE, and many speculated that her return would mark the beginning of a massive shift in the women's division. Yet, unbeknownst to everyone, Xander Steele and Caitlyn had been involved in a serious, private relationship for months, and it was quickly becoming known backstage. Dominik, ever the opportunist, was always on the lookout for ways to gain power. With his current relationship with Liv Morgan making headlines, it was only a matter of time before he crossed paths with the one woman who could offer him everything that Liv couldn't, Caitlyn. What began as innocent flirtation at first evolved into something far darker. Dominik's charm, manipulative ways, and understanding of the WWE backstage politics gave him the leverage he needed to catch Caitlyn's eye. She was no fool, but she couldn't resist the tension between them. The first betrayal, Dominik and Caitlyn's affair. The affair began subtly, with late-night conversations that started in the locker room and moved to private dinners at the hotel. Caitlyn, despite her strong relationship with Xander, felt a pull towards Dominik's youthful bravado and cunning intelligence. He knew exactly what to say to get under her skin, and before long, the lines between right and wrong blurred. The chemistry between them was undeniable, and soon enough, the two found themselves tangled in a web of lies and deceit. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan remained blissfully unaware of Dominik's wandering eye. Her focus was entirely on helping him rise in the ranks of WWE, but unbeknownst to her, the very man she loved was plotting his next move behind her back. As the weeks passed, the affair between Dominik and Caitlyn grew more intense, until it was no longer just a secret, it became an open betrayal. But the true twist was yet to come. The second betrayal, Xander Steele finds out. Xander Steele, the ever-vigilant and brutal competitor, began noticing strange behavior from Caitlyn. She had become more distant, avoiding him in the locker room, and her attitude toward him had shifted. Steele, no stranger to betrayal, grew suspicious. One fateful evening, while in the locker room preparing for his match, Xander overheard a conversation between Dominik and Caitlyn. The whispers were enough for him to put the pieces together. His girlfriend, the woman he had trusted, was having an affair with the very man he had once considered an ally in the locker room. Xander, seething with rage, confronted Caitlyn backstage, demanding answers. The confrontation was explosive, with Caitlyn struggling to explain herself as the weight of her betrayal crashed down upon her. Xander, in his fury, stormed off, knowing that the moment of reckoning was near. There would be no way to hide this secret now, not when it had been exposed in such a public and humiliating way. But the real kicker? Liv Morgan was about to find out.